What's up, everybody? Gianna Hearn on the NBA G League Takeover show. Guess who we got with us today? Dink Pate, formerly with Team Ignite, now with the Mexico City Capitanes. Dink, welcome to the show. What's up?
I'm good. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for having me on.
Do you know any Spanish yet? How long have you been in Mexico City?
I've been in here for a month and a half, and I know words. I'm trying to piece them all together in a sentence. I know a lot of words as of right now, though.
So, hola.
Hola, hola, ¿cómo se dice? I know Puente abajo, de nada, gracias. I
Okay.
mean, I know the basics. I don't really know all
You have
the.
a little bit of accent with it too. It doesn't
Yeah,
sound, too American when
yeah.
I'm not gonna get into it, but great to see you in Mexico City. I mean, it's one of the best basketball cities. Most people don't know, and especially in the G League, it's one of the best basketball cities. Now you haven't had your first home game yet, but
Mhm.
Mexico City actually had the largest single game attendance record last season. Its first home game had 16,000 fans. What do you think it's gonna be like on opening night?
I think it's gonna be way more than that. Especially with we're more Americanized team now. We're all over, so I mean, a lot of people in the city they're really big on the Capitanes. Like we're like the NBA players out here, so they're real big on us. They support us from here and there. So, and my first time in the arena was just 2 days ago. I went to the NBA game they had out here, the Miami versus Washington, and it was packed in there too, and it was a way bigger arena. Definitely an upgrade from Vegas, the Dollar Loan Center. Definitely an upgrade.
Definitely a different feel for sure.
Mhm.
So let's talk about it. What have you been up to since you left Team Ignite? Obviously, we no longer have that team, and so now you find a new home in Mexico City. What was the transition like? How did you get ready to go overseas, but still remain in the G? It's a really cool and special opportunity.
Man, I've been working. Honestly, and when it happened, you just like in life, you got to accept it and move on. We accepted it and move on. I don't got no regrets. I still love my Ignite family, still talk to them daily, but you know, uh, things change and people change over time. So we've been doing our thing and been working.
Life of a professional. You've a professional basketball player. You got to be ready for just about anything. You're learning that very young. Obviously, the youngest professional player in US basketball history at 17 years old last season. Now you are draft eligible. You're getting ready for the 2025 NBA draft. How wild is it to you that it's like right there, one more season to go?
Different. I just used to be saying it, used to be talking about it, ready for the draft. Now it's only a couple of months away. It's really a big step. It's really a big step. But as of right now, I mean, honestly, I'm more focused on winning more games. I want to win more games than I won last year. I want to win as many games as possible.
And
But
this is
I know that's my goal. That's my goal that I want to reach, and I'm happy to reach it. When that time comes. But as of right now, and the draft is it's in there, but it's in the back. It's in the back of my head.
Yeah, it's a different mindset having to play in the G League and prepare for the draft rather than being in college. So,
Mhm.
it's a super competitive league, as you've already seen last year. Now playing with the Capitanes, I mean, it's a really great organization. I will actually be covering all of your games in English, all home games. So I'll be following you closely for all of our American fans. But is there anybody on the team? Because this team is stacked. I mean, I know we have like Juan Toscano Anderson. We have a list of veterans. Is there anyone on the team that's really giving you any pointers? Trey Burke obviously would be someone I would think he might, but who
Yeah,
has really bonded with you and who have you been kicking it with?
just what you said. Everybody, but for me, Juan, me and JTA, we chop it up every day. He stay right above my floor. Stay right above my floor. So we be talking on and off the court, but just really me and Juan. I think me and him when I first got here, we clicked more than anything. I think we clicked the most. Of course, him talking to coach and him getting a feel for who I am and what type of player I'm going to be and what type of stuff I'm going to need help with. So, no, he's just here for not even a veteran role, honestly, just more of a person you can look up to, and not even look up to, but person you can talk to that's kind of far in age range, but still got the same type of mindset as he still hoop like he a 20-year-old. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny because he's one of the older players in the league in
Yeah.
his 30s,
Mm,
and you're very young, but you guys can still vibe on the same things. The
yeah.
main thing, basketball, and he's in his 10th season. And when I talked to him preseason, he was basically just saying that he's not done. And Mexico
Yeah.
City has a really unique opportunity where they don't have a parent club, so guys can go up and down to different NBA organizations. But it's also special for you because although you had veterans on Team Ignite, now off of that you still have veterans in your back pocket to help you through this
Mhm.
journey. How do you think that you've changed as a player? What have you added to your game in the off season? Have you added any weight? What's been for you and what can we expect?
My consistency and my reps, honestly. Just staying in the gym 24/7. I don't got no campus to report to. So, I just do my job every day. I get 1% better every day. And, I keep the main thing. And our end goal as a team, and not even as a team, but me as an individual, as being a leader. Last year I was surrounded by a lot of vets who had their role to be a leader. And, this young 17-year-old, he knew what he was talking about, but at times, it'll be things he'll go off the charts with. But as of right now, I learned a lot in the past 4 to 5 months. I got a lot of advice and wisdom, and from all like my OGs, like Juan and John. Still talk to John. Me and him, he still be giving me game and advice. But other than that, I've been moving on my own and doing my own thing and making sure I keep my same routine and as a pro. Mhm.
Uh, in Mexico City, you're gonna be playing on a stage that's very unique and different. We spoke about that a little bit. Uh, how prepared do you think you are to play, like I said, in an overseas type of environment? It's pretty wild if you haven't seen it before.
Yeah, I'm fully prepared. That's my main thing. They will always be like, you got to get used to the atmosphere. You got to get used to the altitude first before you get used to the fans and you get used to the culture. You got to get used to the altitude first. So, and I got here before everybody, so I think I'm more prepared than what people think. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think people realize the altitude difference. People
Yeah,
talk about Denver, all of that, but when people have come and played in the G and they go to Mexico City, there's some players that have to sit out back to backs because of the altitude sickness that goes around, and it's a real thing. Um,
most definitely. Go ask Jordan Poole, who just played the other day. Go ask Jimmy Buckets, who just played the other day. Go ask Jaime Jaquez. They all was looking like, not only gonna say out of shape, but just tired because the height and the atmosphere. I mean, in the altitude, it's just different. It's just different, which makes us work harder because we're gonna be playing in home games. We don't want to get embarrassed and lose at home, so we're gonna make sure we do everything that we can to get in shape, eat right, and you know get used to the facility and the arena as one.
what did you learn from last year about being a professional, and maybe how has that changed your mindset this year of how you want to attack the season? Because you got one more to go before the draft.
Sure. Last year all eyes was it was on me and people around me. This year I think, it's a big step. Everything is, I don't want to make it sound so cocky, but I think everything is going to be ding, ding, ding. So, I got to always make sure I'm on my P's and Q's and I can't mess up. I don't want nobody to mess up. And if I am messing up, you got Juan, you got Trey who going to be there right there to reiterate me back to reality and let you know, like, hey, the quote unquote marquee guy, what they like to say. And, I know that now. I know that now, and I know what type of player I'm going to be, and I know what type of representation I got to hold up. So, I don't want nobody to get no bad taste about me. So I'm not even going to let you even get no type of bad taste. I'm not going to leave no bad taste in nobody's mouth. So I'm going to always make sure I'm on 100%.
You've said you want to model your game after Penny Hardaway. Is that still a thought that goes in your mind? You still doing that?
I said that. Oh my lord. Penny
That might have
Hardaway,
been 17-year-old Dink.
that was 17-year-old thing, most definitely. So I'm Penny Hardaway, my favorite point guard. I want to say I want to model my game after him. I feel like if you mention Penny Hardaway 10, 15 years now, you got to mention my name too. As a real basketball player and a hooper that a lot of players my age right now, they'll say the modern players, but I look up to Penny Hardaway like for real. And you know, although he didn't start the whole 6'8" point guard thing, he also continued it and he ran with it, and I'm gonna continue it and I'm gonna run with it. I'm doing different things like how he did and like how Magic did, and like you got Sean Livingston, like that's another OG I got in my back pocket in my corner that I can call and talk to, and that's a 6'8" point guard right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just, not even modeling my game. I'd rather surround myself in a circle with the players that have played the same position like me. So I know Penny, I can call Penny. I know Sean Livingston, I can call Sean Livingston. So yeah.
All
But
right.
model my game after him. Yeah, that was definitely 17-year-old Dink.
Okay, so the confidence is coming through. I feel like you were confident last year, but right now I'm getting a little bit more, and that happened with several players that I've followed with Team Ignite. Dacian Nix was one of those players. His second year as a pro was a different Dacian. Do you feel like your confidence has grown or has matured in a different way?
Feel like my confidence is through the roof right now. Like I cannot wait till Saturday. I'm been ready to play. Like it will be so many times last year to where I'll get nervous or be so scared to mess up or and do anything. Now I feel like I can just go out there and play as a team and bring what I can bring to the game of basketball for the Capitanes and help them win in any possible way. Um, my confidence is through the roof for sure. But I think I'm more determined than anything. I think I'm more determined than anything because we're not getting talked about. You know what I'm saying? Like the G League is more so of a not even just the G League, but the 2025 draft is what I'm talking about. Like, people not gonna mention Dink. They ain't gonna mention Dink because I'm in the G. I'm not in college. I'm not in such and such. But me, I'm about to turn this thing up. We finna turn this thing up. So as of right now, you can watch college, but you also have to watch the G too. If you really a NBA fan, and if you really support the people that's in the 25 draft class, you're gonna have to watch me in a respectful and humble way. You're gonna have to watch me. So yeah, most definitely. I'm determined. My confidence is through the roof. I'm ready to represent. I'm ready to represent my Reebok stuff. I'm ready to put that on the court, put that to test. I'm ready to do it all. So I'm confidence is up here.
Yeah, I heard you got the sponsors, the deal.
Uh,
Uh, have you heard from Shaq? I know he posted stuff, but Shaq and Iverson, have they been talking at you a little bit? What
that's
do they?
my OG. That's my OG. Shaq, most definitely. When I get around him, man, I just call him Unc. I don't even call him Shaq. I call him Unc. So, he called me nephew. So, we just be chopping it up, and he know I'm a real. Like I don't front, I don't fake it. He know I'm really real. I'm from Dallas. He know like the Dallas breed and the Dallas mindset that I got. Like I don't I don't take none for granted. I ain't gonna take none for advantage. This is my first deal. I hope that I pray this is my first and last. Like I don't even want to change. And with my personality, I'm such an old soul. Reebok fit me, so that's why me and Shaq we click like that. We connect. We so simple, and we just keep doing the thing. He makes sure that I keep the main thing the main thing.
Have you talked to any former Ignite teammates after they've been drafted? You've been following up with Ron. Modest got to go to his
Man, I talked to
hometown.
Modest. Yeah, I talked to Modest because Modest is a Reebok athlete too. So when we do photo shoots, he right there with me. So me and Ron, that's like my brother. That's gonna always be my brother. He in the league now. We don't talk as much as we used to. And of course, we both understand that like you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to get to where you at now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like how it used to be. We used to be in each other apartments every day and all types of stuff. It was fun. But I'm glad they doing their thing. Tyler, been watching Tyler. Me and Tyler, we always been cool. We gonna always be cool. But me and Tyler ain't got that bond that me, Ron, and Modest had because I was with them off the court every day.
Who has given you the best advice so far in your career? And what they
John,
say?
John, John Jenkins. Um, just John. John is not even. I don't even look at John as a mentor. Honestly, with the game that he be spitting to me, I just still think of John as my teammate. Like he be dropping so much wisdom to me, and he's 20 some years older than me, and he be talking to me like we partners. Like like, sir, I'm supposed to call you sir. Like literally, you're this much older than me, but he be giving me like real game and it's real rap. And even out here, like in Mexico City, like I ain't changed my number. He called me, I called him, and but that's John though. That's John in general. Like even when I talked to John last time, he was talking about how he was talking to Ron and Modest. So he's still staying connected, and he's still not even more so of a fan, but he just want to see us win, honestly. And that's rare. Yeah, it's really rare to get from a vet who you've been on the team with, and now you're not on the team with no more, and he's still connecting with you and still giving you game and all types of stuff. So John was just like, no, I got the chance to go number one. And that's my mentality now. That's my confidence. Like I said, my confidence through the roof. Like when he used to tell me that during the season, I'd be like, okay, yeah, John, whatever. Like I ain't really believe that because my confidence wasn't there last year. But once I started getting in the groove and once I started playing, it shot through the roof. And then when I had my summer, I started working out my summer. I started working out hard. I started doing everything hard the way John was doing it. I remember seeing John walk in Lifetime, sat in the sauna for 25 minutes with his hoodie and his sweats on, went out,
Ain't no way.
rested for 2 minutes, went back in there for another 20 minutes and put his hoodie back on. I swear, John is the ultimate athlete. John is the ultimate athlete at the age of 30, however old this man is. That's the ultimate athlete.
33. You said 20 something. He's 33 years
You
old.
see what I'm saying? 33 years old.
I mean, yeah, John and Eric Mika, they are definitely top my list. Favorite vets from Ignite. I do have to say my husband was on Team Ignite the first year ever. So I have to say that. Reggie Hearn, shout out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this thing up, but I got to ask you a few questions about your favorite things. Okay, we're gonna do a this or that situation. Now that you're in Mexico City, burritos or tacos?
Tacos.
Okay, the red sauce or the green sauce for enchilada sauce?
Cholula. Neither one of them. I use Cholula. I don't use them.
Okay, sour cream or guac?
Neither.
What?
Both are disgusting.
You have
Both
issues.
are disgusting. I don't like. I've never tried guacamole, but I don't want to try it. It don't even look good to me.
You've never tried guacamole?
Nah, I don't like that. They don't look good to me.
Okay. Do you like avocados?
Nope.
Okay, well, this is what we're going to do. Our content team, we're going to be out there and someone is going to film you trying guacamole because you cannot be in Mexico and not have an avocado.
That is not going to end well. If I don't like some or if I have never tried some, I'm not going to try it. It don't matter how much. It don't matter how much you try to beg. It don't matter how much money you try to come off of. I will not. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's going against my pride, bro. I put my pride, I take my pride seriously. I ain't going to put my pride to the side for somebody else and for me to try something I ain't never did. I can't do that. Nah, I can't do that.
All right. I can't even ask any more questions because I'm baffled by this.
Yeah,
but what are your final words? What do you want to tell everyone ahead of the season? Because I'm sure we're going to link up sometime during season. We're going to check back in with you. But before it all starts, what's your last and final message to fans?
I'm ready. I'm ready for war. Like I said in my Reebok commercial, I'm ready for war, man. A lot of people, they think it was more of a handheld for me in the G last year because I was with Team Ignite. And, I'm coming for every team that I lost to last year. We lost to every team. So I'm really real with this. Like I'm real. South Bay, Clippers. I can name every team in the G. Like I lost to everybody. I take that very personally. I don't like to lose. I for sure didn't like to lose last year. I don't plan on losing a lot of games this year. I plan on ending this season with a positive and negative record.
All right. Dink Pate back for another year in the G, this time 1 year older, starting the season healthy, way more confident. I'm looking for big things this year, Dink. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the NBA G League Takeover show. We'll catch up with you soon.
Gracias.